Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Thursday, June 27th, so you know what time it is. It's Immutable Gaming Weekly Recap, where we go ahead and talk about all the latest news from the Immutable blockchain and give you everything that you need to know about the games that are either coming out, updates that are happening, or anything that's coming up here in the near future for all the games that are out there. This is a brand new series for my channel. It's very similar to the Wax Weekly Recap that we have been doing. Just focused on Immutable X and all that fun stuff. I'm going to go through a number of games here over this video. So if I miss any that you are very interested in and you want to hear updates for, go ahead and make comments down below and let me know which games that you are into, and I'll make sure that I include them in future updates. I'm going to be trying to do this on a weekly basis. I don't know if it'll happen on Thursdays or Mondays. I'm not sure what days it's going to happen on yet, but we'll go ahead and start getting in a regular cadence. And get this out there for you so you can just listen to a 10-15 minute video, get all the information that you need to know about the blockchain from the past week and what's coming up, and you don't have to dig through all the Discords, Twitters, feeds, and all that fun stuff. But before we jump into the video, please take a quick look at this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before you jump into any project. Don't take my word for it. Just make sure it's right for your situation. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off with an update from Immutable itself. It is going ahead and partnering up with Marble X, which is a AAA studio. So they're going to be bringing some more games to Immutable, which is awesome to hear. The more games, the better. The one thing that I am realizing as I'm digging more and more into this blockchain, there are some solid games on this blockchain. I know most of you are like, duh, Warrior Lion, what would you expect? But there are a lot of other blockchains out there that I've also looked at, and I am very impressed with the games that are on this chain. And just the fact that they're bringing more AAA studios into the chain is great news to hear, and we're going to get even more fun games to go ahead and play. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure I mentioned that, so more games to come here shortly. Next on the list, we have Guild of Guardians, and you all know about this one. This has been taking the world by storm recently. It is a mobile app game where it's kind of an auto battler that's out there, and they just finished a campaign where you could go ahead and win 100 gems just for playing the game and holding an NFT and all that fun stuff. What they did announce is they're going into the second act here shortly, so go ahead and check out their Discord. You can kind of dive into it. It goes ahead and releases on July 3rd, so you have some time to prepare for it. You can take a look to see what's going on. Go out there, grab any NFTs that you may or may not want to grab. So you can go ahead and check out the details there. Next on the list, we have metalcore. They went ahead. A lot of questions that I get for different games is, how's the economics going to work? How's the economy? What's going to go on with the tokens? So once games go ahead and do this, go ahead and release a deep dive on how the economy is going to be. And they're basically saying from day one, it's going to be out there and raring to go. It's awesome to see. So go ahead and check out their Discord. It's in the announcements. You can go ahead and check out the deep dive around their economy. Next is Avalon. Avalon has a number of updates. I actually have another video that's coming out here shortly on Avalon with all the updates that they've done and they have out there. This is actually a multi-chain game, which is pretty neat to see that they're able to go ahead and put that all out there. But they're focused a lot right now on the Druid character and all the NFTs that go along with that. They've done some sales in the past for the cross. They've done some questing around there for the venomous spider. So there's a number of NFTs that are out there that are now coming into the game. If you're not familiar with the game, it's right now in a phase, I would call it late alpha, so it's still very much in development, but it's also still very active out there. So they're going through the process where the NFTs, if you went ahead and grabbed them or you earn them within the game and you have them in your wallet, they'll now be incorporated into the game a little bit more as they're going through this alpha process. So right now, again, the Druid is the main focus for that, and there is a number of NFTs and equipment out there that you can go ahead and earn in-game or grab off the secondary market. Next, we got Illuvium. This is another huge one out there. If you've never heard of Illuvium, you're kind of hiding under a rock there. I do have some videos coming out here talking about the three parts to the game itself, the arena, the gathering, and also the land version of it. But what I did want to mention that they have a huge airdrop, basically play to earn style event that's going on right now, where if you just play the game and you just consistently play it, you can go ahead and earn the Illuvium token. They are wrapping up season 1 or pre-season 1 right now on June 30th. and they're going to go ahead and launch preseason 2, the missions, which is going to kick off here on July 1st. If you're playing the game or you're interested in the game, it is free to play. You can go out there and play. The only thing that's not free to play is the LAN version of it, but they actually do have a free to play version of that also. It's just very limited. But you can go ahead out there and grab the game, download it, start playing it, and have a chance to go ahead and earn some Illuvium. So you can go ahead and check out their Discord for all of the details. Switching over to Shardbound, they are 1 day away. Probably by the time you're watching this, I record this on Wednesdays, so it'll be available on Thursdays. So they'll be going live here. Right now it says 1 day, but by the time you're watching this, it'll be going live. So if it's a game that you're interested in checking out, go ahead and check out their website. You may be able to go ahead and jump in and start testing it out and playing it. Next, we got Emerald Sword. This is one that's been pending and pending and pending for such a long time now, but it sounds like they're getting much closer and much closer to the pre-release to allow some players, or I should say the early access, to get some players in there, start playing it a little bit more. I'm really curious to test this one out. It's got a lot of hype around it, or used to. It kind of died down a little bit with the delays and the longer development phase that's going on, but it'll be really cool to go ahead and see the game inside. They did release a trailer, so you can go ahead and check it out. Also in the Discord, but keep an eye out for an announcement here, hopefully in the near future, to allow you to go ahead and do the early access and test it out. Next, we have Call of the VoYd. This one was actually brand new to me when I was checking out some of the games. It's a mobile app. It's kind of a skill shooter style game from top level down. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, testing it out. They did just close a Zelly competition, so that's the results are out there. If you went into that, you may have gotten some winners. They had a total of 100 winners out there. I'm actually going to be dropping a gameplay review on this one also here in the near future. Like I said, it's a fun little game. If you're looking for an iOS or Android style game, you can go ahead and test it out. It's free to play, and you can go ahead and earn from it. Next is Uldor. This is one that I've gotten mixed feedback on. Everywhere I look, it says it's going to be on IMX. But a few people have reached out to me saying that it's not going to. So in the comments down below, let me know if you know this is definitely going to be an Immutable or not. They're still going through the development phase, so they're still very much into it. They just released some hints and tips and some videos about the character creation for it. It looks pretty cool. This one I actually really hope is on Immutable because I want to test it out and do a review on it, but we have some time until this one is going to be available. But they are going through the development process, keeping us up to date with anything that they are working on. Next on the list is Blades of God. They went ahead and released their June 24th weekly updates. I know it's a few days behind by the time you're watching this, but if you didn't get a chance to see it, go ahead and check it out. They are working through some game improvements. There's some balancing that they're going through in the process. A game I have not had a chance to check out yet, but I'm excited to dive into this one also. If you've played it or if you are been watching this quite a bit, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the game. So I'll hopefully be taking a deeper look at it here shortly. Next on the list, we got Chrono Forge. They went ahead and just recently wrapped up their play test. 7,000 people went ahead and tested it out, which is awesome to see. Just such a big group of people going to test it out. I'm excited to go ahead and try it out. They have a number of awesome development partners that really helped with some games that I know we all are aware of. So I'm excited to see when this one opens back up and lets people test some more out and play some more. I'll definitely be jumping in there and doing a review on it. I'll probably do some sort of review ahead of time, see if I can get some footage I can go ahead and show you all and give you some feedback, at least my opinion on the game itself. Then we have Blast Royale. This is also a iOS Android style game. It's a battle royal. They went ahead and they just kicked off beta season 10. That's crazy to hear. I've seen beta season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but I've never seen a beta series 10. That just launched, so you can go ahead and start playing it. It is free to download, free to play. They do obviously have some things where you can go ahead and buy, but you can go ahead and test out, see if it's something that you want to go ahead and play. Again, I'll have another gameplay review coming up on this one also. And then we have Pixelmon. This one, they are going to be doing an AMA later today. It is going to happen on Thursday, June 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern. So you can kind of do the calculation depending on your time zone. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested in this game. You can go ahead and ask some questions, hear some answers that you may have or some questions that you may have, and just do a deeper dive into this project also. And then last but not least, just wanted to mention this. I'll have a gameplay review coming out on this. This is Medieval Empires. They went ahead and they released their version 1.4.2. I know it's probably a couple weeks late on this one, but it's the first time I'm mentioning it. So I wanted to go ahead and let you know that they're continuing to develop and release different things. The one thing that you probably heard from me as I continued to go through all of these games, I'm going to try and do gameplay reviews on all of the games, especially the ones that are available to play right now. I've done a few already, so go ahead and check out my channel to see if there's any that you may be interested, like Guid of Guardians. I'm going to do an updated one on Avalon. Metalcore I've done some work on or some videos on, but I want to go through the rest of them. Gameplay reviews on the ones that are out there, and then deep dives on the ones that aren't available yet, just to kind of give you some background information. Again, if you like this style of video, please like and subscribe down below. Also, if you have any games that I may have missed during this whole video, let me know. I'll be happy to go ahead and start including those in the future. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.